Wow, yo, wubba wubba.
Wubba wubba. Hey, I'm live on YouTube. Yay! Oh my
Nice.
god, that was such a hassle.
Ah, thank God, the middle class white guy finally catches a break.
Wow.
Bold of you to assume I'm middle class.
That's right. He's actually broke. He's the broke class.
Oh, look,
class.
a white guy in America catches a break. Thank
There
God.
we go. Yeah. I was worried then that my
Need
privilege
more of
wasn't
that,
going to kick in, but it did.
This is a very long journey you're about to embark on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
That's a-
going to the town over. I'm just going
Well,
to retweet
yes.
that I'm live because now I have to let people know that I'm on frickin' YouTube instead.
But yeah. It's over 1,000 miles to Super Chew's character's hometown.
Wow, sounds like real life.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, Carnivore should be joining us. He's trying to watch my Twitch. He's like, yeah, there's nothing here. I'm like, oh, shit, there is nothing here.
Sounds like we got ourselves a real, Oh.
You make your way back to the road and venture. Well, I guess trail more like, not really a road. And you follow the signs and manage to come to this smaller town. As soon as you sort of start arriving, or going into the town, there's a much different atmosphere that you can sort of sense in this town. Whereas Kavara was kind of a bit of chaos because you had believers of the metallic, but you also had believers of the chromatic all in one small town or one big town. And they kind of butted heads, and you don't get that feeling as much here. And looking around, pretty much everything, all the flags, everything seems to point to the celebration or worship of the chromatic dragons.
See. So there's a nice festival going on.
Not quite a festival, it's just the beliefs of the people here tend to align more with the chromatic dragons than in Kavara, where it's split down the middle.
Uh-oh. The chromatic dragons are the evil ones.
Ah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
wonderful place to be.
Would I recognize any of this? Or
You probably would a little bit. You know that there have been a couple sort of excursions into this town. There are a couple people here, you're not too sure who, but a couple people here who are working for the same dragon you are.
okay.
Or your clan was, rather.
Yeah, are you still
Shambhala.
working for that evil dragon? Because if you
I
are...
think it's been revealed that I was, and I'm not anymore.
There you go. But yeah, there seems to be. You remember hearing about a couple people in town who were sort of servants of Shambhathru's.
Okay.
That's the evil red dragon guy.
Well,
Yeah.
in that case, I'm going to make myself very scarce. And I'm just gonna find, like, somebody's shed to sleep in.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, there's Super Chew, do you want to trust this place? Because, I mean, there are evil dragon worshippers here or whatever. Or at least they align with those. I'm not quite
Our
sure if I
gods
trust
have our back. Or maybe they're peaceful ones.
peaceful evil?
I don't think they'll know who we are just because.
I mean, that's true.
And maybe we can make friends with them.
Ever
Show
the
them that
optimist.
it won't have to be.
Gotta say, I admire that. But just in case,
Thank
I'm
you.
sticking close by you.
And should they cause too much trouble for us, well then I'll have no choice but to act. But I hope our new friends turn out to be neighborly.
So as you kind of walk into town, you notice that most of them don't seem to be paying attention to you. Most of them are going about doing their work. It seems to be a fairly small town. Let's pull this up actually here. There we go. You know, roughly like maybe a population of 6,000 as opposed to like the over 10,000 that Kivara had.
Okay.
There do seem to be a couple shops in town. There's an inn in the center focus of the town, built into the town or the town square. And in the center of that town square, you can see a gigantic dragon statue of a dragon rearing up, front legs raised up. One kind of put forward a little bit lower, and underneath its paw you can see this small setup of kneeling dragonborn people. So it looks like the way it's set up, it's like this dragonborn or this dragon is on the verge of either sparing or crushing these dragonborns in that statue.
Jeez.
Sounds like a
Yikes.
good time. Inappropriate.
I do not like dragons. Well, I like my one dragon.
What? What about my dragon? Which I should probably summon that thing.
Oh, Nirver is the one dragon I like right now
As
that I know of.
It's true.
That seems rather crude.
I mean, look at what Mr. What's his name dragon did.
You can't judge everyone based off the actions of one person. I'm sure there are a few good apples in the bunch. There has to be.
I mean, my dragon was good, so there's bound to be other good ones, but I don't trust him anymore. That's for sure.
Compatible.
Well, for my understanding, because I met a dragonborn who explained this to me, there's the chromatic dragons, which are not so good, and then there's the metallic dragons, which are good.
Yeah. And they all work together to sort of further their own individual aims with the Dragon Council. So it's the Dragon Council is supposed to be the mitigation of conflicts between different clans. It doesn't always work out that way, but it does definitely make those conflicts a lot less dangerous.
Alright.
And different dragonborns tend to worship one side of that spectrum.
Okay.
Sounds
And if
like
you-
some decent people.
But what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and find a pretty safe place to sleep.
Okay. There is an inn in town, or a tavern in town. Or you can attempt to find something else.
I think the tavern is kind of risky if we're in a dragonborn. If we're because they worship the other the whatchamacalls them more.
The chromatic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true, but it's sort of like if you break into somebody's house, right? Or if you're like going to a place that you're not supposed to be. If you act like you're not supposed to be there by like sneaking around or whatever, it will just immediately get you revealed if you get caught. As opposed to if we just act like nothing's up.
Yeah,
That's true.
hide in plain sight. They don't know who the fuck we are.
Okay.
And that said, I mean, you were literally just part of kobolds that were working for evil dragons. So, if anything, they should be less suspicious of us if we act like nothing's going on.
Right. That is true.
So, is the tavern where you would like to go then?
Yeah.
Yes, but before that, I'm going to summon my dragon. Because ever since we had the encounter in the cave, I've just felt this, like, presence. And now it wants to be made known. And with that, Zaldric will spring forth to life. Boom. And I think he lasts until he dies, or dismiss him anyways. Though I do have to choose his Draconic Essence for when I summon him this time. I am going to
So,
choose...
You
Oh, sorry. You can do that thing. That's a lot important.
Yep. So, during this adventure, you've kind of gotten yourself familiar with dragonborns and dragons, and you kind of relate to them in a personal level because you're trying to go through the dragonborn trials and gain the blessing of a dragon, or at least that's what you were originally attempting to do. So there's this sort of kinship that you feel between yourself and dragonkind in a way, and through that kinship and that ranger aspect of yourself, you feel that connection that you were forming, and that connection starts to emerge and appear before you as a small drake-like creature. And I believe you mentioned it was like, I forgot exactly what it was. You said something about its color shifting or whatnot.
Yes. So this is Zaldreg, which on my end he's on the screen right now. So he's this little handsome fellow. Essentially,
Yeah.
Zaldreg
on my
is
screen,
actually
too.
a nature spirit that I befriended way back in my elven village, but he didn't materialize into right now. He was just sort of something that was around me and helped guide me. He's probably the reason that I was able to canoe essentially across an entire ocean and not die. But because, like Chaotic was saying, my connection to the Dragonborn and my desire to get to know them better, Zaldreg is now manifesting as a dragon. But his color is shifting around because he doesn't have a true form. But he does have a predominant color determined by the element that he's currently manifesting, which for right now is going to be fire. So he's mostly red, but he kind of shimmers green and blue and purple.
And on screen right now is the drawing of Zaldreg. for those watching on my side.
Boom. There we go. That cute little guy. Eventually, he'll be a large creature that it can fly on.
So you make your way into the tavern, and you can tell, like, as you're kind of walking in, there's this sort of energy to the air. Everyone is kind of eclectic. There's a bar fight going on the side. You can tell there's people slamming drinks. It definitely seems to be like this rowdy and raucous energy to the tavern.
Okay, I have a bit of an echo on my end for you there, Chaotic.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Okay. Well, what would we expect from an evil dragon village, right?
Right?
I am going to go up to the barkeeper. I'm going to order myself an ale.
The bartender kind of looked over at you and said, "An ale? Is that all? Come on, you got to be after a stronger drink if you're gonna be here."
What kind of drink are we talking?
Well, he kind of grins a little bit, and he pulls out this large bottle, and it's kind of glistening. Hold on, let me check what's causing that echo. I do not know. But
Ain't nothing I can do about it.
yeah. Well, hopefully it'll fix itself. He pulls out this bottle, and inside you can see this sort of. It's most of the liquid seems to be this sort of brown, sort of dirty, a little bit look to it. But there's like these flakes of something inside the liquid, and there's all sorts of different colors to these flakes. There's like red, blue, green, orange. And he says that is made using genuine dragon scales. Chipped, of course.
I want to try to see if I can identify those flakes in there. Obviously, it's in a liquid, so it probably won't be easy, but...
Yeah.
What kind of roll would that be?
I'd say it'd probably be a general knowledge as well.
Such as intelligence?
Intelligence, yeah.
Alright, are you guys ready? Go. 11? No.
10.
Damn right.
But, yeah, you're not too sure. The colors do seem to, they do seem to fit with the idea of them being, dragon scales, since they're all colors that match the different, chromatic dragon colors.
Okay.
That's about all you know.
Well, I am intrigued. But for now, I'll just start with an ale. You know, you gotta work yourself up to these things.
He kind of grins and says, "Well, I suppose it wouldn't be the first time I've given ale to a pansy."
Damn.
That's me, bona fide pansy.
He kind of pours out an ale and he basically says, "Here's your child's drink, sir."
Alright, how much will that be?
I think it's like a couple silver. Oh. Never mind. Four copper for a mug of ale.
4 copper?
4
Okay.
copper, yeah.
How much, copper is in 1 silver? Is it 10?
Yeah, it's 10 copper to a silver.
Alright. And do I have to make a con save when I drink this ale?
I'm gonna say yes, but and I'm gonna give you advantage. It's weak shit. It's not.
Alright. That's a
Yeah, you're generally fine. There's an air to a buzz. It's not really much of one, but you know, a little bit.
Alright. That is acceptable. Oh god, it would be terrible if I got drunk.
The bartender kind of looks over to the two of you aside and says, "And will you be wanting the same child's drink?"
Obviously not. Water, please. Look at me, look at him. What I require is your strongest keg of ale and your prettiest man here.
I
Get
think
to it.
he just showed you a drink that you may be interested in there, good sir.
So, strongest keg.
What? Who? I abstain from alcohol, I'll have you know.
If you're looking
That's
for
'cause you're a...
if you're looking for a keg, well, our strongest drink doesn't come in kegs.
Sir, look at the size of me. Do you think your strongest drink could get me drunk?
He kind of looks at you and says, "Would you like to turn this into a bet?
Aye.
I've got 20 gold that just a mug of our drink will knock you on your ass."
Aye?
He puts 20 gold down on the table, slams it down.
Move! Fill me up, lad, and make it big.
He pulls out a mug and pours the bottle that he showed Toasty's character earlier, the sort of dirty brown liquid with flakes of colored specks, and pours it into a mug and then slams it down in front of you.
What? That's not like that.
Alright, lad. So I'm assuming con save.
Disadvantage.
Shit.
This is strong stuff. I mean, it has
This is
flakes.
very strong stuff. It is dragon scale in it.
I mean, as far as we know. I know
As
it
far
looks like dragon scales.
Yeah. 16.
Plus 16.
You are drunk. There's no getting out of that.
Shit, what was the save on it?
18.
Oof. So I failed it by 2.
Yeah.
Not
He
bad
reaches out
considering.
and takes your 20 gold back. Enjoy
I'd say that
it.
first one would have been a 20.
That first one would have been, but this is a very strong drink.
Would you have been upset if I saved?
No, I don't care.
Now,
if you
how
say
drunk am I, considering I only failed by 2?
that. You're still fairly drunk. You're not like, I'm not gonna say that you're like blackout drunk, but you are, even with that failing by 2, that's still enough for it to be like we're probably slurring your words. You're definitely gonna be looking for
You know what? I'm gonna try to do something. Hold on.
What are you going to do? Does it
I'm
require?
gonna try to convince them I'm not drunk.
Okay, well, speak first, then I'll tell you what you need to roll.
Sir, that is some good ale. I'm not yet as drunk as you promised.
Roll a deception.
Alright, so first I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Go into my character sheet. Into my character sheet. Go into my character sheet. Is that deception or is it all charisma? I don't know yet. Oh, it's only persuasion. Fuck. Oh well.
You can still make the attempt.
Check.
Can you persuade the DM that it's not a deception?
No.
Yeah, not even a net 20 is good enough.
I'm god of this world.
What if I give you
22! Yeah. Didn't see a 22 coming, did you?
Technically, I did see a 22 potentially coming. That's why he had advantage. Unfortunately, his best is still a 13. And he had a +6. He kind of looks over at you and... I suppose you're not.
Now give me a 20 gold.
He slides it back over.
Not just mine.
He begrudgingly pushes his over to you as well.
I like this. You go get a drink, get drunk, convince the bartender you're not drunk, get paid.
Yeah.
He tried to be slick there too.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch.
You got an iron belly, that's for sure.
I mean, he is a giant of a man.
Tell you what. He kind of looks at you as you're like, tell you what. I'll give you, not your friends, but you, 3 room and board for the night.
You, sir, are a good soul. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to grab 2 more glasses of that.
Oh gosh.
Then, wait, know what? No, I don't want to get too hammered. What's a night? I'm gonna look around first. Can I do a perception? Maybe see if I see a pretty dragonborn.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception.
Pretty dragonborn, man. Good old Persepiep. Which is not a good old Persepiep. $14.
They're looking around. It's kind of hard to see any pretty dragonborns. most of them are like scarred. They're burnt. Like they do not. They're not really the most pleasant to look at people.
Ugh.
You can presume that they probably get in a lot of scraps with each other. You know, a lot of bar fights, a lot of, like, even the relatively pretty looking ones are still not quite pretty.
Ugh. Terrible place for your penis to be.
A super choose story.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, there aren't any pretty ones, so I guess I'll go lay down by myself.
You manage to head up to your room. Anyone else want to do anything before sleep?
So Carnivore says, I like the deception angle. Nicely
Yeah?
done.
Alright.
Like, unfortunately, even with advantage, that NPC still just did not have good rolls.
It's because he has like a scar over his eye, so he can't really see.
He's got an eye
just
patch.
how we're doing it.
Does anyone else want to do anything before they take a rest?
Do you want to do anything, Ducky?
I really don't have anything I can do. Like, we're in a tavern, and I have a vow of celibacy, and I can't drink alcohol.
I mean, the only reason I drink is this character doesn't, but I'm trying to blend in. Because I don't want to die.
I am way too devoutly religious for that.
Hey,
Like,
that's a good cover. You're religious. Of course you don't drink. But hopefully you
Okay,
worship
so-
one of the evil dragons, am I right? Yeah.
The innkeeper,
no, I worship a good one.
Well, I mean, actually, don't say that here.
True.
the innkeeper
don't.
looks over to the two of you and he says, "Now, would either of you like to stay for the night?"
What
I'd
kind
like to
of
stay for the night.
rooms do you have available?
He kind of looks at says, "We don't have any fancy schmancy rooms if that's what you're looking for. What you get's what you get, but it's 5 silver."
Okay.
That's nice.
All right. I can take whatever.
5 silver works for me.
Essentially a modest room is what you got.
Alright. It's a good thing Carnivore is not part of this game, because he just said he wants to cast Fireball on the bartender.
Well,
Yep.
he's, for some reason, you're not sure why, but the bartender spontaneously combusts.
Does that mean free
Oh
room?
my god! I'm gonna put him out.
No, that doesn't happen.
Damn it. Alright, so you said 5 silver?
5 silver, yeah.
Alright. Now I have a question because of like your medium rest thing.
Yeah.
Which this would technically count as one for me, but it doesn't matter because
Yes.
we just leveled up, so we got stuff replenished.
Yeah.
Do I get my long rest a week back on this resting in an inn, or no? Because I have like
The way that works, let me actually check the calendar, is at the beginning of the week you regain that back.
Okay.
Let me check my calendar though. See if it's the beginning of the week yet. Let's see, it's been about so that was literally just yesterday, so or technically that was just no, that was yesterday, so it'd be the when did you use your long rest?
Okay, that was a few sessions ago, so I think
Then it probably replenished then.
Okay.
Because yesterday in game was the beginning of the week.
Okay. Then I'll replenish those. And how amazing is this room?
It's not the greatest. It's decent, but a lot of the furniture looks like it probably was once broken and has been shoddily repaired. Like some of the tables are wobbly because one leg is shorter than the other. In one of the rooms, the bed is kind of at a slight angle. It's not
Okay.
the greatest in the world.
Can
Wait, what about my room?
Best day never.
More of the same. It's
Okay.
all
It's crappy. Got it.
yeah. It's modest. It's not
Yeah.
like big.
I build like a makeshift alarm thing, so if someone tries to break into my room, it will wake me up.
Okay.
What would that be?
So what do you have? What are you attempting to use to make this alarm?
That is fair. So I was thinking of like a tripwire thing, which I do have rope. I just need something that could make a noise. Let's see. I have a pouch of bottle corks, so that with a rope. So walks in, it's going to shake, make some noise.
I'll say you can make a sleight of hand or a dex check if you want to set that up.
Okay.
Or you could probably do survival, actually. That might not be.
I
too
could
far off.
see, like, just virtue of me being a ranger, I might have set up some stuff like this just to keep me alive in a camp.
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
So, I'll let it be your choice of the three there.
survival it is. 12.
Yeah. You assume it's probably set up decently?
Yeah.
It does meet the DC.
Well, then with that, I want to go to bed. But wait a minute, I don't even sleep.
So,
I just
and
meditate. That's okay.
So everyone's taking a rest now?
Yes.
So what is everyone's passive perceptions?
I will.
My passive is 15.
14.
14?
Yep. What about you, Julia?
My passive is an 11.
Okay.
But you are
And
drunk.
because you two are sleeping, you're only meditating, so I don't think this counts towards you. But for you two, you have a -5 penalty to your passive perception for sleeping.
Okay, so it's a 9. And his is a 6.
Okay. Okay. And Toasty, yours flat is what?
15.
15. Okay. I'm gonna need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Did my little thingy not work? God damn it.
Unfortunately, whatever this is that you're rolling for this, you managed to avoid it.
I rolled a 14.
14?
20!
18. And that's a modified 20. The alcohol keeps you safe.
Okay, so for those who got above a 16, you take 6 damage.
Oof.
So for
Ouch.
us who got above a 16?
Correct.
Well,
12 damage for those who got below.
it's 42
6
minus 6.
damage? Holy crap, what happened to us?
So as you guys sort of come to, each of you see that there is a dragonborn in some sort of garb. They're wearing like a mask. You can't see their face. There's one in each room. And what you can see is they've actually apparently stabbed you. I rolled... Actually, let me roll for the AC because I did forget that. So... Super Chew, what's your AC?
18.
That succeeds. Ducky, what's yours?
18?
Huh?
18?
18? I'm gonna give advantage because you're sleeping. That succeeds. And Toasty, what's your AC?
It's 16.
That succeeds.
Actually, Don John, I decided I'd take no damage from that.
You gonna
You
flex
cannot.
your
You were
muscles
sleeping.
in your sleep?
Bone and done.
You were asleep at the time, so the damage carries through. So yeah, you take, and you can tell that you've been stabbed with some sort of not quite a dagger. It's a little bit longer, but it's some sort of weapon, and you can also tell that from something coursing through your veins that the blade was apparently poisoned. However, even with the 12 there, you all... Oh, sorry, not 12. What'd you roll, Ducky?
I rolled a
14.
14. Yeah,
14.
that still saves for the poison.
Oh. Okay, so I only take 6 damage?
You only take 6 damage.
Okay.
Alright, roll initiative.
I think
I
we would just
rolled a
been
10.
better sleeping in the woods. 23.
It's all good. The dude who stabbed me is very about to quickly regret his decisions. I hope he somehow doesn't, now that he doesn't have poison, I hope he has some way to attempt to disease me. I am all for anything trying to disease me.
Especially if it's a cute dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm immune. We're good.
I'm gonna pop you up in here. This. There we go.
Hey, Don John.
What's up?
Since I count as a size larger when I'm lifting or carrying, did that include if I power bomb somebody? Or choke slam them?
No.
It's lifting.
Technically, but I don't think that applies to people.
Huh?
I think that's specifically objects.
It also says when carrying.
Yeah, carrying capacity. Because what you're talking about is powerful build, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's meant mainly for carrying capacity and moving and lifting and pushing objects.
How would that not count toward a person?
Because that comes down to a contested roll, not like a flat, I pick you up. I think it would technically apply if a person is willing, but since enemies would not be willing. So let me go ahead and put you all in this tavern here. There we go.
It says here in one of the descriptions you can use it to carry people up trees. If you're climbing, you can use it to carry people.
Yeah, that's usually for willing. Goliath, powerful build.
Does that mean I can use large weapons?
Yes.
Are my weapons large?
What do you have? Oh, by the way, just for reference, we are using new weapons, so at some point...
I feel like that should scale to me.
We're just using new weapons?
We're using, a better weapons for... I forgot to mention this, because I completely forgot about
This is new to me.
But we have better weapons, so... Weapons now have properties and new properties and stuff, so I should probably mention this, reference this to people. Now that we're actually getting into a fight. Super Chew, what do you use?
I use a goddamn battle axe, and I feel like that should be scaled up into my size. I started with that thing. I didn't buy it.
Yeah, it would not be, it would not, your powerful build would not add damage or anything to that.
Wait, what would constitute as a large weapon?
Well, like, the weapon itself can be a large weapon, so, like, you could have a large variant, say, like a Warhammer or whatever, which adds... Well, I know in 30 it would just add a damage time. I'm not sure if it's still the same in 5e.
No.
Alternatively, like, two-handed
What's the point
weapons...
of bigger weapons?
Yeah, like a two-handed weapon, like...
Let me two-hand, one-handed weapons.
You can
one
two-hand
hand
weapons
and
of
weapon.
a size
Yeah.
category larger.
Bigger weapons generally do more damage, but like if you're already using a large weapon, or if you like your powerful build won't take the weapon you're using and add damage to it.
No.
It just means you can wield large weapons, which are generally better damage.
Does that mean I can use my two-handed in one hand?
I don't technically think that's how that works. Let's find out.
Because I'm like, it literally sounds like everything I've mentioned you're like is useless for powerful build. What the fuck is the point for powerful build?
Increased capacity lets you wield larger weapons, which is a thing.
You keep saying larger weapons.
Yes, larger weapons. What that means is, for example, if something is heavy or like is large for you, that's better damage.
I already have proficiency in every weapon, so I don't see what you're saying. I can already lift every weapon and use every weapon in the game.
Well, what I'm trying to get at is that
Every weapon.
the weapons themselves can be larger.
Yeah, the weapons have properties, right?
Yeah.
And so something might have the heavy property, which just means
I can lift it. That's what you're saying. I can lift the heavy weapon.
Is it different 5e? Because I know on 30, you like the weapons themselves were different size.
That would mean if I can lift a heavy weapon, the rest of the party can't.
Let me see, heavy. So unfortunately, for 5e, all heavy weapons really do is small creatures have disadvantage.
Are there size categories for weapons?
I don't technically think so. But then again, I am using better weapons now, so I'm not sure if that has something different to that. But mainly what powerful build is meant to do is increase your carry capacity and increase how much weight of an object you can lift or move or, whatever.
I could lift the smaller creature easier.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't, like, for example, if there is a size difference between you that is greater than 1, for example, you technically count as large, so medium creature, it wouldn't really do much to. But if you're trying to lift a small creature, that provides a difference.
But anyone can lift a small creature.
I mean, not necessarily. A small creature can still be strong. Have you seen a fucking dwarf?
Aren't they medium?
Oh yeah, they are medium. Never mind. Well, either way. So let me actually tell people what their new weapons are. So you're using a battle axe, right, Supachu?
Yep.
So battle axe, 1d8 damage. I think that's already the same. Am I correct?
Yep.
But it has the sweeping property. So sweeping uses wide sweeping motions. When you use it to attack multiple times in one turn, you gain a bonus equal to half your proficiency bonus on attack rolls against creatures that are not the first one you hit.
So it's useless till level 5. Got it.
What do you mean?
I can't make multiple attacks.
Oh.
That's useless till level 5.
Well, it'll still be useful once you hit level 5.
Yay.
Toasty, you use a longbow?
Yes.
Or short bow?
Longbow. I also have short swords.
So d8 damage is the same, I'm presuming.
Yes.
So, impactful and lobbed are new features for you, or new properties.
I still add my dex to that?
Yes.
Okay. So impactful and lobbed?
Yes, impactful. I'm going to negate impactful for you since you're a frickin' ranger. Basically, that just makes the damage roll for become a strength modifier, but
Oh yeah, I won't care for that.
yeah, I'll let you keep your dex for that. But lobbed weapon can launch projectiles in a stable arc, making them do additional damage from gravity equal to half your proficiency bonus when the target is in the second range increment. So the further you are, the more damage it does, or the further you are, it does additional damage.
So I can add half my proficiency?
Yes. So, for example, your longbow does 1d8 plus dex, and then you have a distance of 160.
Yeah.
So when it gets to about 160 feet off, it adds half proficiency bonus. And you have short swords?
Yeah.
Which are finesse and light, so nothing new there.
Okay.
Cool. Well, done. Anyway, back to the fight here at hand. I'm gonna go with these. There you go. Oh. There were 2 Vice bars for a moment.
Yay!
Alright, so what was everybody's initiatives?
2.
23. I think you got 14, Ducky? Oh, sorry.
7.
7.
Oh wait, I'll actually re-roll mine because I wasn't clicking on Malgor, just like you always say I have to do.
Yeah.
There. 8. Well, at least I went up. It was a 2, now it's an 8.
Okay, let's see. Alright, Kirka, you're up.
I am. Is this guy, like, currently right in my face, or can I move by him? Guess he
He's
did just,
basically, yeah, he's hovering over you, blade in your stomach. Or it was in your stomach, but it's probably been...
Bab, the guy who attacked you, gets to run away, mate.
Right. Would I have to use an action to draw my short swords this time? Or... because I don't have any weapon drawn, right?
I'm gonna say for this time being, just because of the situation, I'm gonna rule of cool it. So if rule of cool succeeds, I'll let you basically grab your blade as a bonus action.
Well, I don't want to use a bonus action, it's my thing.
Oh.
Yeah, because then it lets me use
In
my
that case, if it's rule of cool, I'll allow it as a free action.
Will that be for all of us?
Well,
I'll
I
roll
think
a different rule of...
we get one free object interaction, right? Which
Yes.
allows us to draw a weapon, because I haven't drawn anything. This is already my thing. I'm just pulling out my swords to
That's
attack her.
fair. Okay, yeah, I'll just give it to you as a free action this time.
Yay, we get to draw a sword.
I want to stab him with my short sword. Alright, does that hit?
And I'm assuming you're using half your movement to get up.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay. I was about to say that.
I'm just kind of like meditating, so I wasn't like lying down. But yeah, I'll get up. Go. Oh, did I hit it? Huh?
That does hit, yes.
Okay, so I did 6 damage.
You take your short sword and stab it into him. He's looking a little worse for wear, but not quite down yet.
Okay. Second. Because I have things that I can do.
Oh, oops.
Should I do that, or should I just have him bite? Okay, as my dragon's reaction... Wait a minute, can he take a reaction right now? He technically has the same initiative as me, he just goes after me.
Yes, technically he would probably be able to use a reaction at this point.
Okay, as a reaction, he's going to add a d6 to that. This is fire damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack him.
Heh.
So that adds 3 fire damage. And for this next
9.
attack, it's just a flat d20 because I had my modifier to hit. So it's that minus 7. Does that
So 19
Yeah.
still hits.
It's the same as before. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't add my modifier to the damage. So I forget 5e rolls.
Okay.
So this is just flat. So 2.
7.
But
Oh,
because
two.
it's my second.
Well, at your first attack, he was a little worse for wear. He kind of a little startled. You know, he woke up, managed to save from the poison. He kind of snarls and he's ready to attack again, but you swing out with your second strike and lob off his head.
Yep. He sure is ready to attack me. All with the power of Zaldreg, because that second sword... Well, I guess the first sword was kind of like burning with fire. You go, Zaldreg. Alright, wait a minute. So I only used half my movement, so I can move out.
Yep.
Because I want to check on my friends.
I would lock the one in Ducky's room with Ducky. We're gonna want to question that one. Mine's dead.
15.
I
So,
can one-shot.
I have
No
40,
problem.
so I can move 20. So I can move out in the hall. My dragon technically goes right
whoa.
after me.
Yes.
And the dragon's just going to follow me. What is my dragon's move speed?
40.
40, the same as me. Go. Okay, but my dragon doesn't have to get up, right? So he has his full 40.
Mhm.
Boom. Yeah. Do I know which room's
You can
Ducky's
put
then?
him. You
I
could
should.
put him in the room. Yeah. Well, I'd imagine.
He
probably
can't
said no.
quite make it to the room, but he can make it here. So next turn.
Hey, babe, you got backup.
There we go.
He's dead. This one's going to attack Drew.
Okay.
Rude.
$15.
That misses.
That did not hit.
Ah. Mm. Well,
Half movement to get up, I'm assuming.
Wad. You woke me up. 15.
14 hits.
Good. Hellish Rebuke. Not Hellish Rebuke. What's it called? Let me go remove a spell slot real quick. Divine Smite. That's that. Move a level 1 spell slot. Spells. Switch on. Spell slots. I have 1 out of 2. Now we shall see damage. 8. Take it, he's still kicking a little bit.
He's still kicking, yeah. He's definitely bloodied.
What is my, is it 2d8?
Divine Smite? Oh, wrong one. Let me find
I
out.
spent the spell slot for it.
I don't see your smite. Is it a feature?
Should be.
Divine Smite, there it is.
D8.
You bring down your battle axe and it buries into his shoulder. And then you call upon the divine, and you feel this energy coursing through you as your faith in the divine starts a sort of surge of arcane divine energy. And you can watch his body sort of twitch as this energy courses in through him and he falls to the ground.
You are forgiven.
You are forgiven now that you're dead.
You probably wouldn't be able to get there.
I have a 40 movement.
Oh, you have 40? Never mind. I thought you had
How
30.
do you have 40 movement?
I think I have 40. Let's see. Speed.
30. Never mind.
30, okay, never mind. So yeah, I go back 1. I'm in the doorway.
You're in the doorway. You're just peeking out like, what's up? Killed the dude.
Fucking guy. No big deal.
Regularly, I'd be all about compassion, but he just stabbed me in my sleep.
You know, that is pretty messed up.
His redemption came in the form of of divine smite.
It came in the
Divine
form of
smut,
smut.
Divine
smut.
smut at that.
Divine smut describes your character perfectly.
Oh, can we take a break?
He's about to, we're gonna take a smoke break in a second.
On Mississippi.
Well, I'm
I'm
not
taking a
literally-
new character arc. This makes me feel
Oh,
more
it's your
connected
turn
to my
now.
character, you know?
My turn?
Yes, it's your
Yes.
turn.
Finally my turn! Oh my god! Oh my god, that dragon guy!
Are you gonna do anything?
Yes, I am. So I'm this guy here.
Yes.
In that case, kind of want to make a run for the door.
Take the disengage action.
Yeah, that's what I'll do, and then I'll make a run for the door.
What's your movement speed?
I believe it's a 30. Let me just... Yeah, do that. Disengage. Run for the door, and I open it. Now,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah.
You open the door, and immediately on the other side, you can see Circa's Drake companion.
A little...
Like, help me! Help me, I suck at life!
Alright, that's why we're over here.
Urka!
Here I go. So I'm going to bonus action switch to my bow. Did you leave that door open? Are you right in
Yes.
the doorway?
I think
Yeah.
I am.
The door is a little wide, so you could probably get a shot off if you move to the right area.
Right area? Like, where would I have to move for that?
Somewhere along.
Yeah, I'll put her right there. How about that?
Like right here?
Yeah.
Alright. And I want to shoot that guy. Hopefully not true.
You're right next to Drew. You have no chance of hitting her.
What's up?
You're right next to Drew. You have no chance of hitting her
Well,
or your Drake.
there's a chance, but the damage would be like literally.
How would he even hit somebody if he was aiming this way with two people right next to each other?
Alright, I got a
Because
26.
it does cross right next to
Oh, okay.
So that
26.
hits. And my dragon's going to use their reaction to add 1d6 to that
Okay.
fire damage.
Lights your arrow on fire as you shoot it.
Yeah, I mean that actually just makes sense. Oh!
16!
So the arrow itself was enough to kill him.
Alright. Well, I wanted him extra dead.
And you see there's a nice hole in his head, and it's you know it's a little crispy.
It's a little crispy. There we go.
You know, nice medium rare brains.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step out and be like, "Good morning, everyone."
And that's where we're gonna take a small smoke break.
I'm gonna high five my dragon. Hell yeah.
How did you get a dragon?
What?
Drake
Is that
Warden.
a subclass for a ranger?
It is.
Yep, Drake Warden.
Drake Warden.
When did that become a thing?
The new
Kind of
book.
recently. Yeah, the new book.
I want one.
It's pretty
I,
awesome.
They just made hunters cool again, and next character, if this one died, no, not this one. I have two in the campaign. Next character I get to make it.
Okay, so what is the...
Well, if your Land of Death character Oh, hey.
Oh,
We're probably not gonna go for too much longer. We're just gonna wrap this up here. All right, so let me know when you're ready. Perfect. Switching back to live. All right. So I'm assuming after killing these people, you want to make your journey, or prepare to make your journey.
yes.
What would you like to do? You did take damage.
How many potions would I be able to buy with 14 gold?
Probably not any.
Okay. Understood.
I have yeah, I have everything I need. Rations. Oh, I'm gonna want to buy rations. That's really it.
Okay.
Enough rations to make the venture. 130. Never mind.
Yeah, the route you're basically taking, there's plenty of game to bag.
Shit. We find
So-
out this like party is perfect for survivability.
So, we're gonna sort of sum up this journey, since that's what you're gonna be doing, just because if we took this particular journey on a day-by-day case,
6-week journey.
it's definitely a few weeks. On most journeys, I'll probably end up having to do a day-by-day, but for this one, we're just gonna summarize it. But after several weeks of journeying, a couple fights, you make your way near to the Goliath territory. So, Super Chew, you know that if you wanted to go home, you're gonna have to pass through another clan's territory.
Oof. Luckily, I'm a chief's son. I'm a chief's son. We wouldn't risk that kind of war with each other.
Not to mention these guys are a bit smaller than you, so they're a little scared of your clan.
Yeah, so they'd leave us be.
Yeah.
Now, there is one thing you guys are about to experience. Oh, are you sure you guys didn't want to prepare a little more for this? 'Cause I didn't have to buy shit for where we're going. No, we're about to be in the mountains, right?
Nope, you're technically on the coastline. You're not in the.
All right, we're not in the mountains yet. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. And as you're sort of approaching the clan of Ankh, which is, like I said, the clan you're going to have to go through, and you can see it off in the distance, you know, several miles still away, but you see overhead this blur. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh no, it's a dragon. I know it's a dragon. Dragon!
It's a dragon. You see this giant, large red dragon that is sort of circling the air around you.
That's not good.
It's okay, but do I know that it's a dragon? Let's go. I failed. I hit the check button. No, because it says I have no token selected here. That's okay. Check this out, fellas, because I can go to make.
Does dragon burn our homes to shit?
Burns your homes? It ain't near my homes at the moment.
That's what I'm saying. Like, gonna burn our homes to shit.
What did I get?
Oh!
A nat 20!
It's not 20.
It's closer to, right now, it's closer to you guys than it is your clan. So you don't see any, neither of you really sees any smoke on the distance to signify something burning. And from what you last heard, this dragon was seeking to communicate with one of the clans, so it's probably not gonna burn something right off the bat.
Yay.
But you do notice it is very steadily approaching you, and you know, as you start to point that out and realize, oh shit, it's approaching, it slams down into the ground, wings gripping at the earth as it bows its head towards you.
Oh, what color is this dragon? Is this the red?
Pleasure to meet ya.
This is a red dragon.
Oh.
Pleasure. How are you today, Mr. Dragon?
Would be.
Oh, Ducky wants to hide in the bushes.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
I'm gonna say hi.
I rolled a total of 26.
Wow.
That actually does. They have a passive perception of 23, so.
Get fucked.
So walk away.
Alright.
The dragon rears its head lower. Would be interlopers. Why do you come here?
What is because I live here.
Can I determine who this dragon is?
Based on the size, the description, and a lot of things, you recognize this is probably Shambathruz himself.
Oh, fuck.
Well, sir, that would be because I live here.
And I'm just with him.
Well, he kind of grins and says, which measly clan is yours?
I forget what my clan name is.
Mountain Fist.
Oh, yeah. Well, sir, If you must know, we're part of one of the bigger clans around here, Mountain Fist.
I mean, it's decent size. It's not.
How about you large Komodo dragon?
I love your character.
Snarl. My business is no concern of pathetic insects such as yourself.
This is
That
nice.
coming from a man who does not wipe.
Well, if this is your home, you're in for a treat.
I would hope so. We have a lot of good sweets around here.
Consider what you're going to encounter. A warning. Do not interfere with my plans.
How big is he compared to us?
Let me give
Probably
you
about all of them compared to the Dragonborn.
let me give you a good general consensus. Let me move you guys over here. Boom, there you go.
Okay, so the odds that I'll be able to like climb onto him without him noticing are very low.
Very low.
He
Yeah.
does have a passive perception of 23. You pretty much got just what you needed. Also, okay, there we go.
Well, no, I have a
done.
plus 11 to stealth, so I'm fine in that regard.
Say that.
Like, I had a lot of wiggle room. I could have rolled fucking a 12.
That's
Been
still
fun.
less than half that you will.
That's
actually-
true.
Yeah, you're correct about that.
Also, I'm still just on the map screen.
Yeah, that's. Oh, sorry.
Oh, is it?
We're technically not in an encounter, so.
Oh, wait, did you just switch back to show us how big this dragon is?
That's essentially
Yeah.
what I did.
Well, mister, I'll take that warning and consider it. You have yourself a nice day.
And he kind of rears up and flaps his wings and takes off into the air.
Bye.
After journeying through that particular clan and into your people's lands, you start to. There's a vast difference between your neighbors' clans and your own. You start to see these spikes that are sticking out of the ground, and from far away, it looks like there are some sort of orbous objects embedded on top of those spikes.
And their heads. Are they my people's heads? Did you wipe out my entire clan? Is that what you're about to tell me?
No,
Did you wipe out most of my clan? Is that what you're about to tell me?
no, you did not wipe out your clan. You can still see there are plenty of people still left. There are only really two spikes.
One's my dad.
One is your father. The other is your mother.
Dude, you can become a rogue now.
100% more edge.
I think that's a good cliffhanger.
That is a good cliffhanger. That is where we're ending it.
Maybe next time I'll be able to stream on Twitch. Maybe not.
Maybe.
Find out
We'll
next
find
time.
out.
Bye, everybody.
I'm gonna go ahead and perform a raid.
Oh, how much XP did we get considering we killed those bastards?
I'm gonna say like probably. I'll give you 30 apiece.
Awesome, dudes. We just leveled up again.
Oh yeah, totally. Mhm.
Yep.
Woo!
here. I'm gonna raid someone. Not sure who yet, but to find out. Raid a channel.
So that said, we do have 1,007 XP now. I'm probably not going to raid myself.
We're gonna raid this guy who's playing some Minecraft.
I don't
so,
think
you know,
you can raid on YouTube.
I can. It's funky.
it do be funky. We're gonna raid a Minecraft